2022 has ended, ladies and gentlemen, and you know what that means.
Oh my god, yes, let's go! Oh my god, yes, let's go! Oh my god!
Yep, that's right, people. It's that time again. It's that time to recollect all the anime that we've watched in 2022, reminisce on the beauty of their creations, or the of their abominations, and make a decision of who takes the gold this year. It's time to decide who gets the prestigious award for any weeb out there. Anime of the year. Oh, what's that? Someone has intruded on the stage. Who could it be? Well, what do you know if it's the star of this event, Chainsaw Man. Looks like he's getting all of the praise from the fans. They all seem to believe that he will go all the way this year. It's an amazing sight to behold, Jerry. He's worked very hard this year to hype up the fans, going as far as to make them get on their knees and bark like literal dogs. I think this is his year, Andy. Wait, why are we at a ring all of a sudden? Oh my god! Wait, what's this? Someone's running toward the ring! Wait, I don't believe it! It's Bleach! He wasn't supposed to be here this year! Wait, what's he doing? Oh my god! Well, I think it's about time that we start talking about a certain thing that exists, which I think maybe like 2 or 3 of you might know about. It's something called Chainsaw Man. I don't know. You probably don't know about it. It's about this normal dude who wants to touch booba that becomes a normal dude who wants to touch booba with chainsaws coming out of him. And in order to touch booba, he needs to defeat creatures called devils who also have booba. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's cut the irony and actually get on with the video. Let me, of all people, be the first in the world to say this, alright? But Chainsaw Man needs to improve. Wait, hold on, I wasn't finished. Wait, hold on, let me just say this. Look, okay, I'm not saying that Chainsaw Man isn't good, alright? As a matter of fact, I really enjoyed this first season. I really did. Some very solid characters were introduced. The main character, my boy Denji, is a super fun dude. Overall, the fight scenes and choreographies were second to none. I really like the potential this series has, and I'm excited to see how this potential can be fleshed out. However, if the show really wants to keep me intrigued, then it has to evolve. What? Chainsaw Man is evolving? Whoa! It evolved into Jigsaw Man! Okay, that's not what I meant. What I mean by this is that I'm afraid that Chainsaw Man, while being a fun watch at first, may become a bit of a boring watch later on as the show progresses. And I fear this because this is something that I've seen a few times already in my short span of being an anime fan. Some examples that come to mind are My Hero Academia Season 5 and I'd say the last season of Yu Yu Hakusho. 2 parts of the shows that really died out on me simply because they didn't evolve from their past seasons. They didn't try to do anything new because they thought, well, since it's been working for me this far, why not do it again? I mean, I will give credit where credit is due for My Hero because, well, season 6 is fire, but I think you all know what I'm trying to say. And I don't want this phenomenon to happen to something like Chainsaw Man. But that isn't the only reason why I say Chainsaw Man needs to evolve. Let's just take a look at the show for a quick second. So, what's a quick synopsis of this show? I'll tell you. A bright-colored haired, dim-witted but athletic boy who fuses with a demonic creature and becomes best friends with a crazy, dim-witted, light-haired girl who uses a hammer as a weapon, and an introverted, dark-haired guy who summons canines to fight. These 3 are part of an institution that specializes in fighting and eradicating demonic creatures causing havoc in the world, and are mentored by an overpowered superhuman that can defeat you without having to look at you or touch you. Their objective is to find the super demon of that world using parts that they gather and kill it before it could cause widespread chaos. Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty solid representation of at least what the first season is about. But hold on, wait. I feel like I've seen this somewhere before. Hold on, let me just go back to my anime list real quick, and there you go. Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay, what's this? A bright colored haired, dim-witted but athletic boy who fuses with a demonic creature and becomes best friends with the crazy dim-witted light-haired girl who uses a hammer as a weapon, and an introverted dark-haired guy who summons canines to fight. These 3 are part of an institution that specializes in fighting and eradicating demonic creatures causing havoc in the world, and are mentored by an overpowered superhuman that can defeat you without having to look at you or touch you. Their objective is to find the super demon of that world using parts that they gather of said creature and kill it before it could cause widespread chaos. Well, me upside down. That seems pretty similar, don't you think? Okay, I'm not gonna say that copying or taking inspiration from another series to make your own is a bad thing. As a matter of fact, I don't mind it at all. As long as the copy can do just as good, if not better, then hell, I fully welcome it. For example, Black Clover is one of my favorite anime, if not my favorite, and I've heard multiple times from multiple people that it's basically just a Naruto clone. However, people also say that Black Clover does things in a way that make it stand as a different anime from a said counterpart. For the record, I say people because I haven't watched Naruto yet. I mean, hell, Jujutsu Kaisen's author himself says that the show was inspired by Bleach. But like, come on. The similarities between Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man are glaringly obvious. Regarding this point, however, I do feel a high level of optimism that the show will eventually branch off into something with more of its own identity. So here I'm not worried. Okay, random cut because I don't know how to transition from the last point to this one smoothly. Makima time. Okay, this is going to be like ripping a band-aid off. Just do it. Okay, here we go. I don't know how I feel about Makima. Alright, no broken glass. Coast is clear. Alright, let's keep going. Makima is a bit of an enigma for me. Like, I understand what she's doing with Denji, and I understand that there is an underlying reason, whether it be good or bad, for her to be acting like this. What I mean is that I can't tell if Makima is going to be a character that I appreciate as maybe like a villain that just f***s with my mind, kind of like an Aizen vibe or something, or if she's going to be a character that I'm going to end up having on my blacklist of characters. Oh, come on! Look, I don't get it myself, okay? I'm usually the one to love the crazy bitch character that may turn out to be a villain in the end. Hell, I made an entire video on Yuno from Mirai Nikki about how she became one of my favorite characters of all time, which is a video you should definitely watch, by the way. I'm sure you'd love it. But for me to decide on what I think about Makima, the show needs to, again, evolve. Same thing applies to her. Will she evolve into an awesome Yuno, or will she evolve into a fucking Seiryu? God, I hate that bitch. We'll have to see about that later. Hell, maybe in the future, when this anime has progressed a lot more, I might do a good or bad video on Makima. That could definitely be very interesting. And on that note, I'll be saying my last thoughts. Is Chainsaw Man a good anime? Yeah, it is. I definitely think it's worth checking out. Is it the best anime in 2022? Not in my book. I still think there are many other anime out there in 2022 that were just better. And last but most importantly, am I going to die as soon as this video comes out? Bro, I'm currently editing this video in my coffin 6 foot under, but I'll be ready to undertake your ass when I come back next week, so don't worry about me. And yeah, with that, I'll be closing this dumpster fire. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so that I can come and annoy you next week. Let's go, baby. I think it's a pretty good deal. Also, if you'd like, send me to the Shadow Realm or summon a demon in my house in the comments below. Y'all have my full permission to do so. Honestly, I'm not sure how this video is going to sit with you guys, but at least I know that one thing is for certain. Sorry, Makima, but I'd never get on my knees for someone like you. Because I'm already a masochist for someone else. Bye!